How do you increase your focus, your ability to stay focused longer? The moment that you focus in on what you want to do, that's when you begin to have energy to do it. You are your own hero. You are your own leader. You are your own master. And that is a big one because we idolize so many people, and we want to be them. We want to be someone else. And in doing that, you lose all the potential of who you are. You mimic, you be them, you are them, you become them, and you lose you. A distracted person lacks energy. And when they get to the thing they need to be focusing in on, they don't have the energy to give. But when a person says, no, this is the one thing I'm going to do, and they set their mind to it, they set their eyes on it, they set their hand to do it, all of a sudden, energy begins to fill their life. Why? Because what you focus on, what you concentrate on, what you desire to accomplish, once your eyes are fixed on that, it begins to energize you and you begin to see the possibility of making it happen. So, what's your target? What's your goal? Whatever it is, focus. Trust me, the energy will come. And we look up to so many people in this world who will let us down. We're humans. I'm gonna let you down. You're gonna let somebody down. And you put them on a pedestal. You then lose time when that person comes up and lets you down. You must hold yourself accountable, and being your own hero, that's what that does. You make yourself so totally accountable for who you are. You focus on you and only on you to become the best person you can be for others. The will is one of our higher faculties. We have perception, memory, intuition, reason, and we have the will. The will to the mind is not like hearing or sight is to the body. All great golfers, all the really great golfers have highly evolved will. They have developed the ability to focus. You know what happens is we make too many excuses, all right, and what happens is when you have so many excuses, just think. Just say an excuse is, let's say it weighs 1 pound. And you're trying to climb the ladder or the stairs to success or whatever it is, all right, so now you've made 1 excuse, that's an extra pound. Now you've made 2 excuses, extra 2, 5, 7, 8. So you have 30 excuses. You've made 30 different excuses in 1 month. Now you have 30 extra pounds on you. Is it a lot easier or a lot harder to climb the ladder of success or to stay focused if you have all these excuses? Hold yourself accountable. You know what the bullshit is. You know what you have to get rid of. The reason a lot of times you lose your focus, it's not you. It's the people around you. It's the stuff you're carrying. It's the individuals that you're carrying. They cause you to lose your focus because they're distracting your energy. They're distracting your focus. They become so needy on you that you can't accomplish what you want to do, and you don't have the ability to say no to them because you're worried about their emotions. You're worried about their feelings. The world does not give a fuck about Tim Grover. The world does not give a fuck about Brad Lee. The only time the world will ever give a fuck about you, about me, about Brad, is when you start giving a fuck about yourself. Now you might not want to put a dot on the wall. Light a candle and put it opposite your favorite chair and then just focus on the flame. Every time your mind wanders from the flame, don't feel bad, bring it right back and focus on the flame. When you learn to focus on one thing, you can focus on anything because what you're doing is developing a mental faculty. Now the average individual can only focus on a thing for 1 or 2 or 3 seconds, and then they're distracted. There's a noise, a light, something flashes, somebody says something, and like that, their mind is taken off track. People that are great at whatever they do have learned how to focus on what they're doing. All great salespeople are focused. Do you want to improve what you're doing? Learn how to focus on one thing to the exclusion of all outside distraction. Then this power that comes into our consciousness, we send it back out into the universe like a laser focused on one thing. It'll manifest in your life. That's the way the mind works. Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. If you work hard on your job, you'll make a living. If you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune. Work hard on yourself and develop the graces. All of the stuff necessary to become more valuable to the marketplace. I'm telling you, your whole life can explode into change. Promotions? No problem. Becoming more valuable to the company? I'm telling you, no problem. Money? No problem. Economics? No problem. Future? No problem. If you just go to work on the right thing. Not get things out there to change. Don't try to change the sea. Don't change the soil. Don't change the sunshine. Don't change the rain. Don't change the mix of seasons. Let the miracle of everything that's available work for you and start working on the inside. Work on your philosophy. Work on your attitude. Work on your personality. Work on your language. Work on the gift of communication. Work on all of your abilities. And if you'll start making those personal changes, I'm telling you, everything will change for you. Be yourself. Look in the mirror and be comfortable with being yourself. Who cares that people think you're different? So what? So what if people misunderstand you? Appreciate the person that you are. Someone's opinion of you is not your reality unless you believe it. Someone's judgment of you is not your truth unless you accept it. There's a reason you are who you are. There's a reason you do what you do. And honestly, it's none of their business. Don't let the hate from people who know nothing about you keep you from loving yourself up. Appreciate the person that you are. Never defend your personality. Never apologize for who you are. And never feel obligated to prove yourself to others. You owe no one an explanation. Don't let people make you feel uncomfortable about being comfortable in your own skin. I don't care how many opinions you please in your life. You'll never be truly happy until you embrace yourself. You'll never be truly happy until you feel great about being you. So don't let people, your job, etc. conform you to a person that you're not. Never compromise yourself to be what opinions want you to be just because you think they won't accept you for being who you were created to be. Appreciate the person that you are. This word is going to try to teach you every chance, every second, every moment, every day to be everything but yourself. They put a standard on beauty. They put a standard on success. Don't allow them to put a standard on your life. What's very important is to understand this, that at any given time, we have the power to choose, to focus on the things that are not what we want them to be, or focus on what we can do to create the things that we want in our lives. See, because at the end of the day, life is a fight for territory. And once you stop fighting for what you don't want will automatically take over. Have you ever had a moment where it feels like everything's going against you? It feels like the weight of the world has fallen on your shoulders. You're thinking about quitting. You're thinking about giving up. It's hard. It's hard living your dream. It's hard changing your life. Once you've been knocked out by life, it's hard to pull yourself together and go back again. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. You're going to have a lot of failures. You're going to have a lot of struggles. You're going to feel dumb and ask questions and don't know what to do or where to go. You've got to know why you're out here, because you're going to get your ass kicked by life. When the storms of life come, and they're going to come, when life pounces on you, and that's going to happen, when it catches you on the blind side and drops you to your knees, and that's going to happen. When your plans don't work out, when you start running out of money, when you want to give up, your reasons will be your source of strength that will comfort you. Your reasons are the things that will help you get back up and try once again. That moment of extreme adversity is the best moment for audacity. It's the moment where you can flip everything and turn every trial you have right now into treasure. Sometimes you need to step back, meditate, and recharge. Sometimes you gotta go away for a little while. Clear your head. View your situation from a different angle and try another approach. Don't ever claim that you're a failure. You're only ever a failure when you stop trying. Thomas Edison said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." As long as you're trying, you have another chance to win. Don't allow your emotions to control you. We are emotional creatures, but you gotta learn to discipline your emotions, discipline your thinking, staying focused on the goal, and not allowing your feelings and unproductive thoughts to get in the way of your progress. If you don't discipline and control your emotions and thoughts, they will use you. You must have faith. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in your abilities, your ideas, your vision, unquestionably. And when you get punched in the face by life and you feel broken inside, you gotta be able to say to yourself, "I've got to do this. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is why I showed up." You gotta talk to yourself day in and day out, selling yourself on you and on your potential. And all I want you to do every day is just say to yourself, when you feel that inner negative conversation saying, "You can't do it," you gotta shut that voice down. Tell it to shut up. Tell yourself, "I can handle this. I can do this. I can get through this." I want you to stand up inside of yourself and demand that no matter how many failures I endure, I must keep going. No matter how many rejections I have to face, I must keep going. Regardless of the trials and tribulations that come against me, I must keep going. You get up every ******ing day. You look in the mirror and you tell yourself, "I'm a bad mother and one way or another, I'm gonna make it *****ing happen today. This challenge I'm facing, this pain I'm going through, this is a test. This is the day I'm gonna find out if my goals really are my goals." You're gonna get up, you're gonna get dressed, you're gonna get out and you're gonna do what you've been called to do. You're gonna be what you've been called to be. And you're going to prove to everybody that tried to break you, everybody that tried to stop you, everybody that tried to kill your dream, you're going to prove all of them wrong. I'm going to show them all they're wrong because I'm the champion. I'm going to prove I'm the greatest. There will never be another like me. Champions aren't born. They're made through grit, sweat, and unwavering self-belief. It's not about luck. It's about relentless dedication to your craft. When you step out that door, it's not just another day. It is an opportunity to unleash your greatness upon the world. You're not here to settle for mediocrity or to follow the crowd. No, you're here to lead, to set the pace, to show the world what's possible when you refuse to accept anything less than your best. It's about digging deep and understanding that greatness resides within you. You've got to summon it, sometimes even with tears in your eyes, but under no circumstance can you throw in the towel or surrender. The enemy isn't out there, it's in your head, scheming to mess with your mind, to drown you in worries and stress and break your spirit. If you conquer it in your head, you'll conquer it everywhere else. So cry it out if you must, rest it out if you must, take a break if you must, regroup, replan, but never let that fiery belief within you extinguish. It doesn't matter how long it takes or what you have to endure along the way. You're coming out of this mess and you're coming out stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever before. I've been through the depths of despair, hit rock bottom, and felt the sting of defeat. But guess what? I still believe I'm coming out on top, and you should too, because that unwavering belief, that unbreakable spirit is what sets champions apart. So keep pushing, keep fighting, and keep believing, because there's no force in this world that can stand against the power of the determined human spirit. You can delay it, but you cannot destroy it. And as long as you keep moving forward, as long as you can muster enough strength to hold on and hold out, you will see yourself become victorious. When you feel like giving up, don't. When you thinking about giving up, don't. When it look like you ain't gonna make it, keep going. When they tell you you can't, who are they? When they tell you you're not going to make it, don't believe a man. You got to be relentless. If I can take it, I can make it. The real challenge of growth comes when you get knocked down. How you handle it. For those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream. You keep standing. No matter how rough the sea, you keep standing. No matter what, you don't give up. Person that gets up off the canvas and keeps growing, that's the person that will continue to grow their influence. You want to be persistent about what it is that you want to achieve. Alexander Graham Bell said, "What this power is, I cannot say. All I know is that it exists and it becomes available only when a man or a woman is in that state of mind in which he or she knows exactly what he or she wants and is fully determined not to quit until they find it." You have got to make a declaration that this is what you stand for. You're standing up for your dreams. You're standing up for peace of mind. You're standing up for health. You want it and you're going to go all out to have it. Yes, you have a dream, and the process is not supposed to be comfortable. So if it hurts, if you feel like you're under heat, if you feel like you're being pressured, welcome to the big leagues. When God looks like He's pulling you back, eventually He's going to let you go. And the farther He pulls you back, the farther He pulls you back, once He releases you, boom. The power to hold on in spite of everything, the power to endure, the hunger, the ability to face defeat again and again without giving up. This is a winner's quality. You have that quality within you. Don't give up on yourself. Don't throw the towel in so quickly. Many people give up on the 1-yard line. And that's why most people never realize their personal greatness, because they're casual about life. And when you are casual about life, you will end up a casual team. Don't get caught up in, well, I tried it 4 or 5 times and things didn't work out. If there's something that you want and you're hungry for, you've got to do whatever is necessary until. When you're hungry, you don't care about the facts. You don't care about the odds. And you've got to learn how to tune out the critics outside and the critic inside. And since I'm going to do this, I'm going to honest my will. And I'm not going to let anything stop me. I deserve this. I'm going to do it until. Once you find those things that will make it worth it for you, it is done. You know people, you've seen people that you can predict early on that person is going to be a diamond. You know it, how they carry themselves, how they take care of business, how do they follow through, how they keep their commitments to their commitment, how they work the system, their energy level, their passion. You know it, the mark is on them. You know it, that one's going to make it. And people must see that in you. And we've all had experiences where we were working on something. And we knew it was possible. We took the responsibility to make it happen. Other people couldn't see it. A lot of people didn't believe it. People were opposing it, but you kept on doing it. It was hard. It was rough. It was difficult. But to you, it was worth it. And eventually, you got to a level, in doubling up. I'm on the move. I'm on the move. We all want to be a beast, but do you know what a beast is? A beast is someone who can go through hell and be grateful that their legs are working. A beast is someone who's lost everything, but is grateful for the opportunity to get everything back and get even more. A beast is someone who can hit rock bottom and can say, Roger that. I'm going to harness this. It is only up from here. I'm going to come back even stronger.